Well, hey there, friends and neighbors. It's your boy Matt from MDW GuitarWorks, and I've been kind of working on a low-key project over the weekend, and it's not a huge involved thing, but it needed to be done. I replaced the tuners on my banjo, and I also took an opportunity to rewire it and replace the pickup. It had a little cheapy piezo pickup that had been working just fine for several years, but it was just wired straight into the jack, and it was pretty no frills, about as no frills as you can get. And I decided I was going to replace that with a little single coil pickup that's right under the banjo head, and figured since I was going that route anyway, I would put a volume and a tone knob in there, so you got a little bit more onboard control of what you're doing sound wise. And so that's what I did, and that was my Mister Sunshine Banjo that I play with the band. We just had a show last night. That was a lot of fun up in Flanagan's. Yay, Flanagan's! And that's up in Dunedin if you're ever up that way, and Pinellas, Florida, Tampa Bay area. By all means, go check it out, even if we're not playing there. But if you go there, make sure you tell them I sent you. That'll get you a free beer, I'm sure. Well, not really. I can't make any promises that way, but no, it's worth a try. So anyway, pickup is not some super duper expensive boutique pickup. It's just about as straightforward as you can get. It was just a few bucks from MGB GuitarWorks, and that's another website if you're looking for cigar box guitar stuff or odds and ends for a regular guitar. Definitely worth checking out. MGB GuitarWorks. Got a couple things going on with the band. We'll be back in Dunedin a couple times this coming month. Caledonia is a nice brewery up in Dunedin. It's down the street from Flanagan's, where we play once a month, but Caledonia is definitely worth checking out too, especially if you like craft beers and all that good stuff. And who doesn't? Come on. So anyway, let me just show you the banjo, and we'll take a tour with seeing what it sounds like. Well, okay, we're back, and we're all done. Ended up having to run the wiring twice because, well, of course I did. Keeping with my standard rule that you want it done right, you better do it right at least the second time. So it is what it is, because I got it all wired up and it worked, and then it started cutting out, and I had to follow it all the way through the circuit to see where it was cutting out. Never did really find where it was cutting out or grounding out, so I disconnected all of the places that I had connected and connected it back up with test leads and got it working again, and then just resoldered everything because, well, twice as nice, or whatever. And I also put the resonator back on. I go back and forth between using it and not using it, but I thought since the last time I had it open and I was playing it and sitting it down on a stand, noticed that one of the wires got hung on the guitar stand, and that's not good. That's a real good way to disconnect something if all the wires just hanging out loose. So this protects it, and also makes it a little bit louder from right in front of you, which is good and bad. I noticed that fairly low bedroom volume through the amp. The resonator kind of makes it so loud it's hard to tell if it's coming through the amp, but I know it is. And one thing I did is put the little tone knobs on there, which was extra couple little steps in the wiring, but Makes a big difference. Got volume on board here. Which is handy in some situations, but the tone is especially valuable because ordinarily going straight through it would have all been that, which is okay. That's an alright sound, but like don't want it all the way down, but with a little more bass dialed into it. Get a little bit richer, fuller sound out of it, which is nice when you're strumming. You don't want all the low end to get dialed out and all the thin tone that just gets eaten up in the overall sound on stage. So it's a little nice if you're doing like chordal accompaniment. So anyway, trying to think what else I did. Didn't know I noticed when I was playing the other night, my strap was adjusted way too low, and I was like Keith Richards. I don't know how that had wound up that way, but I was really struggling to hit that because it was like way down there. So I jacked everything up a little bit higher, and I think that's all I did, but I did it twice. So like. So anyway, if you like the video, make sure you click like and subscribe, and I'll be talking at you soon. Bye now.